Hey you! Yeah, you! Do you know how to change a tire? Well, if you don't, no need to fret, because Melissa's got you covered. After this short, informative video that I've put together for you, you'll be your own miniature mechanic. How did I learn, you ask? Well, I'll tell ya. When I was 16 years old, my grandpa took me outside, handed me my car manual and said, "You're not allowed back inside until your tire's changed." And he locked me out. Obviously, being 16, I wanted to get this done pretty darn quickly, because it was taking up all my MSN and Exopia time. After a few failed attempts, my tire was changed. My grandpa came outside to look, praised me with a good job, and then said, "You're not coming back in until you've changed it back." And again, he locked me out. Fortunately for you, I'm not going to lock you out to teach you how to do so. It seemed pointless at the time, but the skills I learned then got me out of plenty sticky situations in my future. The first thing you're going to want to do when a situation like this occurs is find a safe place to pull over. Now that I've gotten out of the car and I've parked on my safe, flat surface, it's time to grab our essentials from the trunk and get started on fixing our tire. You will need a jack, a lug wrench, and your spare tire. So first thing we need to do is remove the hubcap. Set that aside in a safe place for later. Now for the difficult part. We have to remove the bolts to the tire to be able to get the tire off. Now it's time to use our lug wrench. I like this one because it's nice and sturdy and will carry my weight. You'll see what I mean. For most women, or at least I know for myself, these bolts can be a little hard to loosen, and that's all we want to do right now. We don't want to take them completely off. That step will come after we lift the car. So as you can see, that's a little hard, so I'm going to have to use my weight. So that will loosen. Now you're going to have to do it for all of these. And be careful. Now that our bolts are loosened slightly, we can do the rest by hand. But first, we have to lift the vehicle up to be able to do so, remove the bolts, and then take off our tire. Now it's time to get down and dirty. You're going to have some part of your body on the ground. Depending how dirty it is, you might want to use something to save your knees, save your body, whatever it is. I'm going to use my mat from my car. You can also use a towel, a blanket, etc. It's now time to get your jack in place to be able to raise your vehicle. You'll know where to put the jack with the little indications underneath your car. Every car is different. However, on my car, these little dents tell me where to place the jack. To raise the jack, you're going to do the first bit by hand. Don't get scared to get dirty. It's going to happen. Just deal with it. Now that my jack is in place underneath the car, it's time to raise the roof. All right, so my jack is raised, my car is up. Now it's time to loosen and take off the rest of the bolts, get that tire off, and put the new one on. Now that I have removed the rest of the bolts, it's time to remove the tire. Brace yourselves, it can be a little heavy. Now that was a bit of a workout. Now that you have your flat tire off your car, it's time to now put on your spare. The spare So I grabbed my bolts that I had stored away, and it's time to replace them back on the vehicle. At first, we're going to put them on by hand. And now to make sure that they're nice and tight, again with your lug wrench, to make sure that those don't fall off and your tire is good to stay. I am now going to lower my vehicle. Once my car is lowered and no longer resting on the jack, I'm going to tighten the tire once more for extra security. It's time to remove the jack from underneath the car. Put my equipment back in the trunk along with the tire in a safe place. And we're good to go. Let's blow this popsicle stand and get this thing to a mechanic.